Welcome to this class on post-colonial theatre. Post-colonial theatre is a drama that focuses on issues surrounding oppressed people. A major trend of the mid to late 20th century history was the decolonization of English, French, Dutch, and British empires. And the emergence of talented and exciting playwrights from these cultures has been significant. Postcolonial literature and theatre deal with the question of the subaltern finding his voice. So, who is the subaltern? A subaltern is a person in a subordinate position, and the term has come to refer to anyone who fights the process and results of colonialism. In examining many different postcolonial voices, one can see many of the difficult issues raised, including the intersections of nationalism, identity, and race, and discern the ways in which many of the leading postcolonial playwrights have chosen to deal with these issues. One of the main actions of colonial powers was the disruption and replacement of indigenous culture. Frantz Fanon, the great postcolonial theorist and freedom fighter in Algerian independence movement in the 1950s, felt that the goal of French colonization was the creation of black Frenchmen who were one step lower on the social scale than whites. It happens in, it's same with other nations also, where nations which were colonized. For example, Fan describes how growing up in French colony, and he never heard of writers such as the poets of the indigenous poets of that place. They were only taught French literature and French culture, and it happens in other places as well. And this pattern of acculturation was repeated throughout the colonized world, from Australia to India and to Africa. So these writers, the post-colonial playwrights, have served not only as playwrights of protest, but also as figures resisting the colonization of their native cultures. In some cases, where the process of acculturation has been thorough, post-colonial plays have revealed elements of culture destroyed by the colonizers. These are the themes dealt in these plays. Cultural revival serves as a powerful force in the establishment and creation of independent nationhood. By exploring the indigenous myths of a place, the stories of that country, the traditions and customs, and people before the arrival of Western culture. Postcolonial writers thus have attempted to aid in the reclamation of cultural memory and to assert the colonized people as legitimate and historical communities, that is, as true nations. A sense of nationhood is also deeply connected to the idea of racial identity. And in many instances of colonialism, issues of race are pushed to the forefront and used as a tool of subjugation by the colonizers. For some playwrights and theorists, the quest for their own racial and cultural identity supersedes the quest for nationhood. And for these writers, the desire to assert their humanity after decades of oppression becomes one of the dominant themes in their work. Non white playwrights might feel that they must prove their worth to the world, which often tends to identify them as less important than their counterparts of European ancestry. The emergence of playwrights from formerly colonized countries has introduced a host of issues to the theatrical world. For one thing, playwrights have been forced to choose whether or not they will write in their indigenous language or in the language of the colonizers. Because most of the playwrights they were comfortable with English or French. So this question was there, whether to use the native tongue or the tongue of the colonizer. This has been a sensitive topic because some post-colonial playwrights insist that to write in the language of the colonizer is implicitly to endorse the actions of colonization. But others having trained in the language of the colonizer, find its use revolutionary. They reclaim that writing in the language of the oppressors liberates the language and also liberates them from the burden of oppression. Playwrights like Derek Walcott, Girish Karnad from India, Vol Soenga, these are a few writers, post-colonial playwrights who used to write in English, but at the same English to liberate themselves and the language from the oppression of the colonizer. Thank you.